got a charm pack. This is Dear Christmas by Urban Chicks. They're one of my favorite fabric designers from Moda. Love their 50s, 60s vintage fabrics. And so this, I believe, is their third Christmas line. I have several quilts from their other lines. This is their third Christmas one called Dear Christmas. They've had a Santa one that I've made a quilt with for Christmas, and then a snowman one, and then I didn't feel like making a big quilt this year with the deer one, so I'll make maybe a table topper. Super cute little reindeer. Love it, the Christmas lights. How fun is that? So table runner, or I don't know, I'll figure it out when I get there. So I ordered that. And then I've always loved Bonnie and Camille, love their fabrics, love their patterns. I used to be way more into Bonnie and Camille, and have really grown to be more drawn toward Scrappy quilts and the things that Holt produces, but I still love a good Bonnie and Camille fabric line and a good Bonnie and Camille pattern, or Camille. They each have their own. There's Thimble Blossoms, and then there's Cottonway. And so they had released a new, or will release a new line of fabric, yes, after the beginning of the year. And I don't always buy their fabric lines anymore, but I did love this pattern, and it's a really simple pattern. I probably could have figured it out on my own, but somebody did the work for me. So it is this pattern, and it's called Adventure, and this one's by Thimble Blossom, so this is Camille's pattern company. And I will insert a color picture here because I don't have a color printer. I was just really struck with it's a solid color, and it's just beautiful. So I love the navy, and yet I started getting excited. I really wasn't going to make a big Christmas quilt this year. I told my friend I wasn't, but I am. So I love a solid color quilt, and so I'm going to do mine in red and white, and so I ordered some really beautiful fig tree fabric. So this is from the Fig Tree Christmas Figs 2, I think. It's the recent one. So that's going to be the main color, the red, and then where you see the white in the picture is the little, see that? Little stars. And I love, love, love that red. It's just going to be beautiful, and I'm so excited. Look at that. That's a lot of fabric. But it's a super simple quilt. It's going to go really quickly, and what I love about it is that it's not so Christmassy that I can't enjoy it any time of the year. So I think that'll be fun. And I showed it to my friend Casey, and she was like, start cutting it right now. Get started now. So I do have plans to do that. Can't wait to make that. Let's see, in other quilting news, I did add a couple blocks to my Socialites Quilt Along that Fat Quarter Shop is doing. It's a free pattern that comes out every Friday for a block, made by some of the big pattern and fabric designers. And you just go to their website, the Socialites hashtag. I'll post the link below, and every Friday there's a pattern to download. And I'm not going to put mine together in the way that they show the quilt coming together, but I just want to I want to make each block. There might be one or two that I don't do, but I haven't decided yet. So I added block number 5. Apparently mine is all going to be blue and white, or blue and a neutral. So that's block number 5, a cute little churn dash. Love that beautiful blue. And then I added block number 6. These are Bonnie and Camille fabrics. And if you go, I'll insert a picture here, but you can also follow me on Instagram and see my progress and see pictures of those all together. That's a lot of fun. So then the other thing I did was finish my Scrappy maple leaf quilt. So give me just a second and I'll grab that. So I had started these quilt blocks several years ago, and they've just kind of been sitting in a drawer waiting. And so I decided that I was going to get those finished this year, and I'm so glad I did because I'm super excited to have it done. So the block itself comes from Lori Holt's first Farm Girl Vintage book. So here's the book. Farm Girl Vintage. Fabulous books. I had a friend, a follower on Instagram asked me about the Scrappy maple leaf block, which you can see somewhere on here. There it is. Said she tried another version of a maple leaf block and the stem was really hard. I said, try any of these blocks really from Lori Holt's books. These books that she does with It's So Emma, the instructions are fabulous, so easy to understand, so clear. So the Scrappy maple leaf block is a really easy block, and there's quite a few really good blocks that if you want to learn with. The star is a great one to work with. So many on here that I really highly recommend this book. I use this and her other Farm Girl Vintage, and well, I use her books all the time. So they are real go-to books for me. I love sewing Scrappy, and I pull from these all the time to make things. So the Scrappy maple leaf block is in here. There it is. Very simple block, lots of fun to make. They go together really quickly. And so I've been posting on Instagram my progress. I got the whole quilt top put together. There is really no way to show the whole thing. I also got it pinned and layered and pinned so I can quilt that. I will insert a full picture at the end of the video that you can see. But these are 12-inch blocks, and there's 16 of them, so it's a 4x4. There's a close-up. Really fun. You can see I have it pinned. And at a local quilt shop, this is the fabric I bought for the back. A real fun vintage orange with leaves and things. I can't tell what those are. Figs? Anyway. So maybe this weekend or early next week I can get that quilted real quick and bound, and I'll have that to use this month. So again, super fun. If I could tell you to get any kind of quilt book or quilt pattern, it would be something from Lori Holt. So let me know if you have any questions about that, because I've made so many of them and I just love it, and she's just one of my favorite people ever. Anyway, and watch her. She started doing FlossTube. Lori Holt started doing FlossTube videos, and they're so much fun to watch. All her videos are fun to watch. She's a genius. She's amazing. I love her. So I just want to wish all of you a very happy end of your week. I hope you're having lovely weather that you can enjoy. I know this is a really crazy time with the election that's just finished, and I feel like we're all still waiting. I know we're praying, and that God's will be done. And I put this on Instagram the other day that God has just been showing me different scripture verses that remind me that no matter what, that God is sovereign. He is on his throne. He is in control of everything. And no matter what, in the end, he wins. Jesus Christ, our King, wins. And I take great confidence in that, and I pray that you will too. And I just pray for everybody in our country, and no matter what you believe, no matter what you are going through, no matter who you voted for. I pray for you. And I'm just so thankful again that you're here to see what I do and the fun that I have. And I thank you for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you in a couple more weeks. Have a blessed couple of weeks. And I'll see you soon.